Hey guys, it's Santa here, and today we got more VGC. I'm still ridiculously sick, but regardless, we ball. Let's search for our opponent right now. This is week, gosh, what, 5, I think? Of the Winter 2025 draft of the Pacific Northwest Battle Network Draft League. And let me tell you, as with every match, we're in for a heck of a time. I actually don't know my opponent. I don't know what they're going to play like, but I know that if you sign up for a draft league, you probably know how to play the game. We're going up against Gengar Bop Still Slaps. And let me tell you, Gengar does still slap. Tell you every day. Tell it to you every time, every day. Alright, we'll keep searching. As I mentioned, I'm still ridiculously sick. I started getting sick. Gosh, dude. Monday. It's currently Saturday. Started getting sick on Monday. You can see I got my precious little TP with me. Started getting sick on Monday. And felt okay on Thursday. Friday came around, Friday, February 7th, and if you guys have been following along, you know that was the release date for Pokemon Blooming Waters TCG. Keep an eye out for tomorrow's video. You will see that. Our first box went absolutely bizarre bonkers, so if you guys didn't watch it, well, you haven't watched it yet. If you guys are interested in Blooming Waters, I would check that out, because I had an absolute blast of a time. I don't want to give away any of the polls, but you know I'm a frog searcher, so I was pretty happy. But yesterday I showed up to my local game store. Not my local game store, let's be clear, because I was talking some weirdness yesterday about LGSs. I showed up to my local GameStop. Still LGS, I guess. Local GameStop instead of store, whatever. Showed up to my local GameStop 4.5 hours before they opened. And I was feeling okay that morning, but I spent 4.5 hours in 25-degree weather, and I had bulky clothing, I had hot hands, I had hot feet, I had the body patch from Hot Hands. I don't really know what it's called. I don't want to call it hot body because that sounds weird, but I mean, certain people would say, no, whatever, we're not going to say that, doesn't matter. So I am still feeling like absolute doo-doo butter. Yesterday I was feeling okay, went to work, woke up, well, by the time I got home from work yesterday, I was kind of sounding like this. Let me message my opponent real quick. Felt okay when I woke up yesterday. Spent 4.5 hours in the cold. Came home. Sounded awful. Woke up this morning. Felt like death. So we're just here, man. We're feeling kind of sicky, but that's okay. We might just tissue walrus for this entire match. Forgive me, because this is not flattering, but whatever. You don't come here for flattery. You come here for Pokemon, right? Now, you may be asking, what did you do while you were at home sick today? Let's see if I can show you. I hung up all of my Hot Wheels on the wall. There are 181 Hot Wheels on that wall beside us. So that was really fun. I came downstairs with the intent of... Oh, they say they're searching. I came downstairs with the intent of grabbing one of my Switches so I could play Red Dead Redemption on the couch, because I bought that game months ago and have not played it even once. That's not true. I played it once. I literally got 15-20 seconds into the opening cutscene and paused it, turned it off. Meanwhile, I still didn't play that game today. Let's find out if they're connected to internet. So I still didn't play it today because when I came down here to grab my Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch was dead. So I plugged it in on a dock right over here. And as I was chilling here, I was doom scrolling on my phone, and I saw someone with a Hot Wheels wall, and Lord Valgar, here we are. All right, let's go. But I was scrolling on my phone, saw someone who had a Hot Wheels wall in their office, and I was like, maybe I'll just like sort my Hot Wheels, try and get them situated and separated by flat. I think it's double. Official rules is 1. I think that'll do for us. Gosh, what was this in? I saw someone with a Hot Wheels wall. I was like, let me just sort these by make and... Well, it started by separating them from, like, country of origins. We have, like, American muscle cars. I have my Japanese cars, European cars all separated. And then I started separating them by make. It turns out I have way more Chevy Hot Wheels than literally anything else, which makes sense. I drive a Chevy Nova, and one of these days I really want to get a Chevy C10, so I'm a big Chevy guy. Okay, so we're definitely going... Wow, that's hard trick room. How's that going to go for you when I do the exact same thing? Alright, we're going to leave the fast mode at home. There's one single fly in this office, and it is absolutely driving me crazy. We're going to go with the Snorlax mode because I decided to stop being a fool, and I did the math. So I fixed my HP number on my Snorlax, so in theory, well, not in theory, because I tested this and made sure, but our belly drum will now trigger the Figgy Berry, which is really cool. Gosh, what are we looking at here? We're literally just looking at hard trick room. So Clefairy Follow Me is definitely a thing. We'll probably see Follow Me at TR come out, maybe on the Metagross. I don't think we're going to see Perish Song come out on the Gengar, but it is definitely an option. The Torkoal is slightly annoying because he's really slow, so our trick room mode kind of doesn't hit as hard as it could. For context, you can't see it. The top Pokemon is Bastiodon. But we'll see. I don't think we'll see the Perish Song come out, but it's a decent late game, or it's a decent end game option if you've already taken some decent pickups, so you don't really need to trap to be able to get Perish Song off still. But again, I don't know anything really about my opponent. Oh, nice. They have a bot card too. Let's go. I don't really know anything about my opponent. I don't know how they play. I don't know what their style is. Clefairy Torkoal is really curious lead though. Okay. Unfortunately, our Snorlax is Terra Dark this time. Yeah, so we could potentially still have to worry about body press shenanigans, but we're really physically thick. I want to say this is max defense on this Snorlax. Let's see, I think we just belly drum, fake out. We can go for the fake out on the Torkoal on the off chance that you don't use Follow Me, but you probably just Follow Me, and Follow Me Eruption is really annoying here. We'll see. We'll see if they go straight to it. No Follow Me comes out. Cool, we got the fake out. What are you doing? Helping hand? Encore. Oh! Okay. Interesting. Turn 1 Encore. That's a bold move. I mean, if you know that I'm going to use fake out, then it's not really that far-fetched. Let's see. So we have to perform an Encore here. So I think we protect on Snorlax, and I think we swap out into Bastio, hope to hit the eject button, and then pop right back out, and maybe get our trick room set up. We might not be able to get TR set up here, and that's okay. We have max attack on our Snorlax. We're just going to protect to play it safe, because again, I was really happy to be able to trigger this eject button and get right back in. But we'll see. A Heat Wave or an Eruption coming out here could hurt really bad. Calm Mind Clefairy. Calm Mind Encore. I have no idea what's about to happen. Oh, it's off. Okay. I think our opponent might mostly be a singles player. which is not directly a problem. I kind of want a wide guard here, just to be super duper duper safe. I don't really want to catch a heat wave burn onto the Snorlax, and I don't really want to take an eruption to the face. So I think we Terraflying to protect ourselves from our own Earthquake, and we wide guard. What does Clefairy want to do here? I'm surprised to not see a support set. It's kind of throwing me off. I'm going to pay very astute attention to my time. If you guys watched the last VGC episode, you definitely weren't paying close enough attention. Okay. So on the bright side, their Pokemon are fairly slow, so the fact that we don't have Trick Room set up yet is actually kind of okay. Torkoal is deadly slow, and Clefairy, while it does have a Calm Mind set up, it doesn't have... I mean, it could start launching Dazzling Gleams, in which case the wide guard is actually super duper massive. Another Calm Mind comes out. If you're not sashed, this EQ probably actually takes you out. Overheat. Ooh, and a crit on the overheat. That's not great for me. We lived it very well, though. White Herb? Eject Bag. Interesting. Alright, who comes out into Gengar? Gengar and it's not sashed. I smile. It's Gengar and it is sashed. I don't think we quite smile, but still work around it. Unfortunately, the wide guard did nothing there. Metagross. That's actually massive. Okay. So let's see how much damage this does. Doesn't affect our Bastiodon. I guess we wide guard it anyway, not that it matters. Oh, that's actually really interesting. Wide guard protects from my own EQ. That feels worth noting. However, now I think we probably protect Lax. I think body pressing the Metagross is good here. I think even if Clefairy's +2/+2, I don't think +2/+2 KOs my Bastio, even though we're not particularly specially thick. I think we go for the body press here. I think protect body press is probably our safest play. I don't want to catch a Mach Punch or a Bullet Punch into the Snorlax, so we're just going to run the protect, play it safe. See if Clefairy sets up another one. It is the Hammer-On. That makes sense. Really, really happy for that. Ooh, Baton Pass. That's where it gets obnoxious. Interesting. They might not even be mostly a singles player. They might just be Gigantabrain. Dirge comes out. That's fine. Body press. Metagross drops. Massive. Okay. One of their strongest Pokemon is down. That's really good for us. This is a little difficult though. Am I okay with Snorlax dropping here? We'll pull out Politoed, we'll cut his damage in half. I can pull out Fake Out off the Gothitelle. I'm okay if Snorlax drops here, I think. So we'll go for the EQ. Iron Head's not very effective, but I think the smart play is to double up here. Yeah, I think we double here. Balmy comes out, it's fine. Is A-okay? I don't think we live that. Ever. And you get the special attack. Raise, are you also Throat Spray? No Throat Spray. Wow, it lived. Okay. Harsh Sunlight Faded. I kind of want to bring out Gothitelle, just Fake Out and drop the Clefairy. Is that smart? Skeletor's just pretty slow. I feel like I can... No. No, we gotta save Politoed so we win the Weather War. Okay. Okay. Pretty surprised I didn't take out the Clefairy, but I guess we're fine with it. You're not Throat Spray. You could be Focus Sash. So I think the wise decision here is to ship you so you're not at 100%. Crit doesn't matter. I'm telling you guys, this one singular fly is driving me bonkers. Snarl. Well, Bastiodon doesn't care, but hurts on Gothitelle. Drops our special attack. Not that we particularly care. This isn't much of an attacking Pokemon. We do get our berry, which is really, really crucial here. Alright, that's fine. Goth doesn't drop here, which is not necessarily ideal, but it is kind of fine. This guy, I swear. Okay, Drought comes back out. Oh, we're running Expanding Force. That makes sense. This isn't particularly great. Kind of Expanding Force Dirge. I think Body Press is fine into Torkoal. I'm really not super duper concerned with how this turn works out. Who this Terra is. Thunder. Okay. What do you go? Fire. Okay. I think Politoed wraps this up for us, actually, assuming we don't miss a Muddy Water. Snarl comes out. We're still soundproof. Does take out Gothitelle, which is actually pretty strong in this situation to get into a Politoed. They don't have a switch after this. Shell Smash. Interesting. Interesting. So... huge Body Press, actually. This is honestly kind of cool because we don't reveal what item the Bastiodon is either. They're kind of just ignoring Bastiodon this whole time, though, which is a little bit curious. Let's see. So yeah, you're +2, +2, +2. Yeah. Okay, so +2 doubles your speed. I don't think a double speed is enough, frankly. And now we can actually Body Press the Dirge, which is huge, so we'll go ahead and click that. I think that's probably the play. I think Muddy Water probably KOs both, though. No? KOs Torkoal. Oh, yeah, because you have the what's it called, boosts. You know the boosts. Calm Mind. Sports Song comes out, where does it go? Ooh, yeah, that doesn't work in the soundproof. I don't think Dirge can handle my Bastiodon, actually. Muddy Water connects again. Even at the +2, that's kind of fine. Sports Song doubled on your special attack, but it's cut back in half off rain, and we resist. We're fine with that. Water Press. That's game 1. All right. Funky sets. Absolute respect. Lord Bowser, if you're watching this, respect the sets. That's absolutely crazy. I don't know what to expect now. Alright. Good game 1. Good game 1. Let's go into game 2, see what we can do. Seems like you're not particularly concerned about setting up your own Trick Room. I do really love the Calm Mind Baton Pass strat. That's something to be wary of, so we'll have to take out Clefairy earlier than we want normally. Battle against same rules. I think we can probably pretty safely go the Hydreigon mode next. We didn't see Clefairy's 4th, but even if it's a Moonblast, I think it's fine. It's probably either Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam. Either one we're kind of okay with. We get Terra Steel on the Hydreigon as well, so we're not particularly worried about Fairy-type moves. Oh, you guys like how the Snorlax did exactly what it was supposed to do for once? Let's absolutely go. Alright, like I said, I think we just run... actually, I don't know if I need Goth as 3rd. I think Politoed is still a really, really good bring here. But knowing that, oh, you could be Specs, I guess, on your Skeledirge, which I guess could be slightly annoying. But if you're not Specs and you're only attacking with this Torch Song, then not bringing Bastion on is kind of a throw. Gothitail's not particularly great in this matchup either. It just gives Fake Out pressure. It's my Trick Room user. I don't know that I actually need Trick Room, is the thing. We ran that entire first game without it, I think this is probably our play, because we can Fake Out and Focus Energy, Volt Switch, attack, pull into Politoed, get rid of Weather. Yeah, that feels pretty good. It's our first 2 turns down. Pardon me. Again, super duper sick. Hate to see it. Alright. Rolling into game 2. I don't know if we'll actually be able to pull off a Perish Trap with this team that we're going against, but we do have a pretty decent standing here. We got Clefairy Toadstool once again. Really lucky to be going up against another team that doesn't have Fake Out. I think I'd probably Terrasilize turn 1 just to play safe, because there's no way that you would launch an Overheat into the Hydreigon slot raw. You might do it next turn, but by the time you do that next turn, it's going to be your crit view, so I'm not super worried about that, but I'm not willing to take a Moonblast and lose like 60% on this Pokemon. I don't know if they're running Moonblast. Again, we didn't see their 4th. If we did, I'm a fool and wasn't paying attention. I think this is pretty safe. No Follow Me comes out again, turn 1. We get our Fake Out off onto the 4-hole. You Calm Mind again. You Encore the Fake Out user again. That's fine. Ultimately, what we're trying to do here is win the Weather War, set up a Focus Energy. So we can actually still do that. They might be expecting the Bastion switch once again. That's not actually going to happen. Oh, this is actually slightly... Oh, no. This is not that good. Torkoal can Overheat, and that's fine, and Dandy and Grandy. But if that Follow Me is on a Draco Meteor, I'm kind of F in the A, as the kids tend to say sometimes. Kids say that, dude. Trust me. I heard a 6-year-old say F in the A 17 and a half days ago. No Follow Me comes out, but I'm still happy to have done this. I still think that's the objective correct play. Okay. That's fine. Not ideal, but fine. Do you have a way to spin me, or are we just setting up rocks for rock's sake? Tempted to Muddy Water here. I don't think I actually have to. I think I'm going to protect Politoed right now. And I think we'll drop a Draco on the Torkoal. Because if we can take Torkoal out, then we can just Song for game. Let's find out. Encoring the Fake Out user is actually such a gigantic brain play. It didn't quite affect our flow, but it's a giant brain play. We now have weather control because Torkoal is gone. Really great switch on that turn. Energy Ball does come out. Into the Protect, which is good. Do we think we live a Protect? Or do we think we live an Energy Ball? What do we pull out to Raichu? Gengar comes out. The Dark Pulse just for you, buddy. Perish Song is like almost safe. but I don't think it's safe enough. Let's find out Gengar is Focus Sash here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Sash on the Gengar. You can also run Specs, you can also run Scarf. It's pretty good here. What's your Terra type gonna be? I'm just really not trying to eat that Giga Drain. Pointed Stones does break my Sash, which is slightly unfortunate. Let's see the Terra come out. Is it Gengar? It's not Terra Dark, we're fine. Terra Ghost. Okay, we're super fine. So they're going for big extra damage. Hex. Is it into Raichu? It is into Raichu. Massive. Okay, so the Energy Ball probably comes into us on the Hydreigon. Hydreigon resists that currently. Your Lorb. Pulse comes out. That's drop. Probably GG. Seen Vileplumes do some crazy things, but coming back 3-1 is not one of the things I've seen Vileplume do a lot. Steel type, we're super duper safe here. I think we bring Politoed back out so we don't reveal our fourth. And it's also bait because we can just protect, because you're going to want an Energy Ball into that slot. And we'll just drop a Draco. I think the Draco KOs anyway, so we didn't really need to protect here, but any off-chance pretty thick. I guess we're critting though, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, GG's, good game 2. As we do every single time on the Pacific Northwest Battle Network Draft League, even though it's a best 2 out of 3, we will still play all 3. Make point seeding easier in the future. So again, same rules. We could probably raw Perish Song. We could try and just straight Perish trap their first few. We can fake out, Perish, protect, swap. Okay. Let's see if we can do something funky here. I don't really know who I want as 3 and 4 here. I feel like Hydreigon is really good, but that's probably just because we got set up proper. That being said, if we don't burn our Terastallization, Hydreigon can still be really strong here. I think Bastiodon is actually really, really good, because again, I think Bastiodon hyper checks Skeledirge. I think we're straight checks mix on that. Raichu I don't particularly care to bring. It's another fake out, which is cool, but is that smarter? We fake out Song, swap protect, fake out swap, protect. That could work. I don't know that we need it though, is the thing. It's either Raichu or Bastiodon here. I just don't know what. Bastiodon doesn't really, like, we check the Skeledirge, but we don't mate, you know what I mean? Because we don't really have a whole lot of damage to throw back at it. You have 2 Pokemon immune to fake out. I think Raichu might actually be the smart call. We're going pure Song. I really like to use all the different modes of a team. So, we shall see. We shall see. Torkoal. Okay, so we're going straight. I think it's fake out, Terastallize, Perish Song. You have chlorophyll, so your speed stats 100 right now. You could definitely do max speed. So we just need to make sure we resist that energy ball. I feel like Terragrass matches Politoed's color scheme so well. Okay, Fake Out comes out, it's fine, you don't get your rocks yet. Energy ball comes out, we resist it like crazy. Now Repair Song. All Pokemon that heard it will faint in 3 turns. Now the real question is, are you going to try and swap out immediately? How wary are you of Shadow Tag? I think it's probably Protect on Goth. Swap Politoed out. The Raichu will probably take an Overheat. I don't think you double up into the Politoed right now. I think you probably just try and play it safe with your Overheat. So we'll pull Raichu out, drop it down to Focus Sash, which is fine. Even if they do double into the Raichu and Raichu drops here, we can pull Politoed right back out. But if nothing... Oh, an Octopus comes out. Really makes me wish my 4th was Bastion on here, but that's okay. Stealth Rock comes out. Toxic is a little bit unfortunate. I don't think Vileplume targets the Raichu, and even if it does, I don't think you KO. I think we pull straight back to Politoed. If you read this and overheat the Gothitelle, good on you. I think our best play is to swap Gothitelle and pull switch out so we can pull Gothitelle right back in. It's another reason why the Bastiodon is good, because you can bait your opponent into something, hit the eject button, or hit the... Yeah, I have eject button, you have eject back. You can hit the eject button and then swap right back in. Politoed comes in. Even if you do overheat this slot, actually, it's not even that bad. Full switch comes out. Pull right back to Gothitelle. This is nice too, because we're preserving a fake out focus energy situation for late game still. Toxic is fine. I do think my opponent is probably a singles player. Shell Smash comes out, that doesn't matter. We're gonna fake you out. Let's turn that. We're 1, yeah? I think we're 1 left. So funky. Vileplume drops though, which is fine. If it's Dirge or Gengar, we're in a bit of a delicate spot though. We can't fake out that Pokemon. It is Gengar. Poison damage. That's a 1. It's not great economy, but I think this is our wisest decision we can do here is just double protect, take a knockout. What do you want to do here is the thing. Because your Gengar can Sludge Bomb into Politoed, I suppose. If that's the case and we absorb it with a Protect, then we're probably going to swap Politoed out. Hydreigon, get a Resist, hope you don't get a Poison. Oh, no, because you're Toxic, then Hex. Okay. Oh, Venoshock. Okay, it is. actually just as bad. Toxic with Hex and Venom. That's silly. I like that a lot. If I'm able to double swap here, and Torkoal probably comes back out. Yep, that's fine. I think it's double swap, actually. I think unironically our best play is a double swap. So lock that in immediately before I can change my mind. Okay. So we're up 4-3 right now. We have a Pokemon on board that we cannot fake out. We know it's not Focus Sash though, which is actually kind of massive. If you get really crazy and you read this switch and you Moonblast that slot, we're in trouble. No, you can't. You have Dazzling Gleam. You don't know Moonblast. Pointing Stones. Don't care. Drop flop. Pointing Stones. Don't care. Toxic Spikes as well. Interesting. Overheat, it's gonna hurt far enough. Best strategy. Base 110. I think Gengar's also 110. I think it's probably Dark Pulse Gengar. You get Protect, which is unfortunate, but we don't really mind that. I think Volt switching the Torkoal is probably really smart here. Yeah, I think V switch on the Torkoal is pretty good. Endure is fine. You were never in danger of a one-shot here. Volt switch does do really good damage. We appreciate the crit. Thank you so much. We'll bring Holy back out. Even if you Hex or Venoshock the Polytoad slot, I'm not really upset because we got Rain off and we're going to take out Gengar here. Yeah, no, this is huge trades. As long as we don't miss this Dark Pulse, we're in a great trade situation. We still have weather control. Now your Torkoal is pretty neutered. More damage, we connect the Dark Pulse, Gengar drops. Let's go. Gengar drops, still slaps. That was a bad joke, I shouldn't have named that. That was kind of disrespectful. I didn't mean it to be disrespectful, so I hope you didn't take it that way. And we have Raichu. Metagross comes out. There's a world where doubling the Metagross isn't smart, but I think it's probably our best play. Thunder guaranteed KOs, and at this point I'm not really worried about your Torkoal. Yeah, I think that's fine. If you protect, then like, good read, but no protect. We got 46. Dark Pulse should finish you off. Perfect. We got the crit without the focus energy. Let's go. We're packing Scope Lens, so like critical hits are not uncommon to see, but really happy for that. Overheat comes out the Raichu, not enough because of the rain. And we'll just Draco and Thunder. That should be a wrap. Thunder can't miss when rain is up. GG's, Lord Valgar. That was an absolutely wild ride, honestly. Those are some really, really funky sets that caught me way off guard, and I had to do a lot of quick thinking on the fly to be able to pull that off. But that is the game. That is this week's VGC match. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't even know who my next opponent is, but I know who my opponent this week was. Well, I actually, again, like I said, I don't actually know this person. I would love to meet you. I would love to meet you, IRL. You seem, if you're a Gengar fan, then you're cool with me. Let me shoot them GGs real quick. All right, while I message them, thank you guys so much for being here. I've been saying it. You guys have been awesome. Stay tuned next time. We will have more VGC probably next week. Should be every week. I don't think next week is my bye, but we do have a bye at some point. Tune in tomorrow for more blooming, well, not more blooming, for more Pokemon 151. We'll be opening our Blooming Waters collection. Technically, we've already opened it, but you guys haven't seen the video yet. That'll go up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you so much. I've been saying it. You've been awesome. See you guys next time. Bye.